Forget the beaches of Bali, the temples of Thailand. Tonight, we're going somewhere different. Somewhere raw, chaotic, and utterly captivating. We're talking about Bangladesh, a country where the senses are on high alert. The air, thick with humidity and the smell of 1,000 spices. The streets, a cacophony of rickshaw bells and the calls to prayer. This ain't your typical tourist trap. This is a place that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. So buckle up, kids, as we navigate the vibrant tapestry of Bangladesh, exploring its culture, its people, and yeah, maybe grabbing a bite to eat along the way.
Let's talk money, because unlike your trust fund kid backpacking across Europe, you gotta be smart here. The Bangladeshi taka, my friends, that's the name of the game. Now, the good news is your dollar goes a long way here. But navigating the exchange rate can be like haggling in a bazaar after one too many cups of chai. Confusing. Stick to reputable exchanges and keep those calculator apps handy. Credit cards? Sure, they exist, in the shiny air-conditioned bubbles of upscale hotels and restaurants. But out on the streets, in the heart of it all, cash is king. So, ditch the money belt, embrace the chaos, and get ready to haggle like your life depends on it. Because trust me, in the markets of Bangladesh, it just might. Bangladesh, my friends, is a country that lives and breathes with the rhythm of the monsoons. Forget your fancy weather apps here, the air itself tells the story. From June to September, the heavens open up, unleashing a torrent of rain that transforms the landscape into a shimmering emerald canvas. It's hot, it's humid, and it's absolutely exhilarating. But don't let the monsoon scare you off. Even when the skies are unleashing their fury, there's a certain poetry to it. Seek shelter in a local tea stall, sip on a steaming cup of chai, and watch the world go by. And when the rain subsides, the sun emerges, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold. It's a cycle of rebirth, a reminder that even in the face of chaos, life, much like the Bangladeshi spirit, finds a way.
Listen, every place on this planet, from the seediest dive bar in Bangkok to the fanciest bistro in Paris, has its own set of rules. Bangladesh, no different. It's a country that'll grab you by the collar, pull you in close, and whisper its secrets in your ear. But like any good secret, it comes with a price. You gotta be smart, gotta be aware. This ain't Disneyland, folks. We're talking petty theft, scams, the usual suspects in any crowded playground. Keep your wits about you, especially in crowded markets or on public transport. Don't flash your cash, don't trust every smile. And for God's sake, keep your passport safe. Think of it like this. You're carrying around a golden ticket and everyone wants a piece of that action. Now, I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom. Far from it. The people, they're the heart and soul of this place. Warm, welcoming, always ready with a smile and a cup of chai. But even with the best intentions, misunderstandings happen. Learn a few basic Bengali phrases. It'll go a long way. Shows respect, breaks down barriers. Bottom line, common sense goes a long way. Be respectful, be mindful, and you'll be fine. Don't let the fearmongers keep you from experiencing the chaotic beauty of this place. Remember, fortune favors the bold, but she also rewards the cautious.
All right, let's talk about getting around this crazy, beautiful labyrinth. Forget your fancy rental cars, your high-speed trains. Bangladesh is all about embracing the chaos, diving headfirst into the madness of the streets. We're talking rickshaws, baby. Thousands of them, swarming like brightly colored bees, weaving through traffic with a kind of organized chaos that'll make your head spin. Then you've got your CNGs, auto rickshaws, those three-wheeled chariots of fire that'll zip you through the city faster than you can say traffic jam. Hold on tight, though. It's not for the faint of heart. And for the truly adventurous, there's always the bus. Packed tighter than a sardine can, a cacophony of sounds, smells, and humanity. A true cultural immersion experience if you can handle it. Now, if you're looking for a more laid-back journey, hop on a boat. Bangladesh is a land of rivers, after all. Ferries, launches, even traditional wooden boats, they'll take you through the watery arteries of this country, past emerald rice paddies and ancient villages. It's a side of Bangladesh most tourists never see, a glimpse into the soul of the country. But let's be real. Half the fun of getting around here is getting lost. So ditch the map, embrace the unexpected, and let the rhythm of the road guide you. Who knows what hidden gems you might stumble upon? All right, kids, let's talk visas. That magical stamp that grants you entry into this chaotic, captivating corner of the world. Now, before you pack your bags and bid farewell to sanity, remember, bureaucracy doesn't sleep, especially not in Bangladesh. First off, check with your local embassy or consulate. Visa regulations are about as predictable as the monsoon season, ever-changing and prone to sudden downpours of red tape. Get your paperwork in order early, and I'm talking weeks, maybe even months in advance. Trust me, you don't want to be stuck in visa limbo while your Bangladesh dreams turn into a bureaucratic nightmare. For many of you, a tourist visa on arrival will do the trick. But don't just waltz in expecting open arms. You'll need proof of onward travel, a fistful of dollars for the visa fee, and a whole lot of patience. Remember, this ain't a fast food joint. Things move at their own pace here. The good news is, once you're in, you're in. The doors to this vibrant, intoxicating country swing open, and you're free to lose yourself in its chaotic embrace. So do your homework, pack your patience, and get ready for an adventure. After all, isn't that what travel's all about?
Bangladesh, you see, it's a tapestry woven with threads of devotion. You can't walk down the street without feeling the pulse of faith, the rhythm of prayer echoing through the alleyways. It's a country where religion isn't just a belief, it's a lived experience. The majority here, they follow Islam, their days punctuated by the call to prayer, their lives guided by the Quran. But it's not a monolithic faith, not by a long shot. There are different sects, different interpretations, different ways of expressing that deep-seated belief. And then there's the Hindus, a significant minority. Their temples, vibrant splashes of color against the urban landscape. Their rituals, ancient and mesmerizing, offer a glimpse into a faith that's endured for millennia. It's a reminder that Bangladesh, like so many places, is a crossroads of cultures, a melting pot of beliefs. This intricate dance between faiths, it's not always harmonious, mind you. There are tensions, misunderstandings, the echoes of past conflicts, but there's also a shared history, a mutual respect, a recognition that ultimately faith binds them together.
Forget your flat, boring landscapes. Bangladesh, it throws everything at you. Up north, you've got the Himalayas, jagged teeth tearing at the sky. These aren't your pristine, snow-capped peaks, mind you. These are mountains cloaked in green, shrouded in mist, hiding ancient secrets. Then you head south, and the land flattens out, a vast patchwork of rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see. This is the Delta, a land sculpted by the mighty rivers, the Ganges, the Brahmaputra. Their waters are lifeblood coursing through the country. And let's not forget the coast, a wild tangle of mangrove forests and sandy beaches, constantly reshaped by the whims of the Bay of Bengal. It's a harsh mistress, the bay, prone to cyclones and storms, but she's also a source of life, her waters teeming with fish. Bangladesh, you see, it's a country of contrasts. One minute you're trekking through lush tea plantations, the next you're navigating the chaotic beauty of Dhaka, the capital. It's a land that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left.
Traditions, they're the lifeblood of Bangladesh, the ties that bind generations. Take Pohela Boishakh, the Bengali New Year. It's a riot of color, a celebration of life, with music and dancing spilling out onto the streets. It's a time for new beginnings, for letting go of the past and embracing the future. And then there's the literature. This is a country that reveres its poets, its writers, the wordsmiths who weave magic with their prose. From Tagore to Nazrul, their words echo through the ages, a testament to the power of language. Weddings, now those are events not to be missed. Elaborate affairs, days-long celebrations of love and family. The bride, adorned in vibrant saris, her hands decorated with intricate henna designs. She's the center of attention. The air crackles with anticipation, with the promise of new beginnings. But it's not all joyous celebrations. Life here, it's a tapestry woven with both joy and sorrow. Death, it's not shunned, but embraced as a natural part of the cycle of life. Funerals are somber affairs, but they're also a time for communities to come together, to offer support, to share in the grief.
Forget your synthesizers and auto-tune vocals, kids. This is the real deal. The music of Bangladesh, steeped in centuries of tradition, isn't just entertainment, it's the lifeblood of the nation. It's the rhythm of the river, the the poetry of the paddy fields, the heartache of history. It's raw, it's visceral, and it'll stay with you long after the last note fades. From the soulful strains of Batiali, the songs of the boatmen, to the fiery passion of Bawaya, echoing the lives of the wandering minstrels, you'll find a depth of emotion, a rawness that speaks to something primal. These aren't tunes crafted in sterile studios. They're the echoes of generations past, shaped by the land and its people. You might not understand the words, but trust me, you'll feel it. That mournful wail of the flute, the insistent beat of the tabla, the voices blending in a tapestry of sound. It's the soundtrack of life, death, love, and loss, a universal language that transcends borders and languages. So find yourself a tea stall, settle in, and just listen. Let the music wash over you. Let it transport you to another world. This is Bangladesh laid bare, its soul poured out in every note. Forget your Michelin stars and fussy plating. This is about flavor, pure and simple. Bangladeshi food is a riot of senses, a celebration of fresh ingredients and complex spices that'll have your taste buds singing. It's not for the faint of heart, it's bold, it's spicy, it's an adventure for your palate. We're talking steaming plates of biryani, fragrant with saffron and cardamom, piled high with tender meat and fluffy rice. Fish, fresh from the rivers, cooked with mustard and chilies, a fiery dance on your tongue. And the aroma of freshly baked naan, warm and fluffy, perfect for scooping up every last drop of that incredible curry. But it's not just about the main courses. Oh no, the street food here is legendary. Sizzling singara, crispy pastry pockets filled with spicy potatoes and vegetables, best enjoyed with a cup of sweet and milky tea. And don't even get me started on the sweets. The roshogolla, those little balls of heaven drenched in syrup, will have you craving more. So come hungry, my friends. Bring your adventurous spirit and an empty stomach. This is food that'll stay with you long after you leave. A delicious reminder of a country that knows how to eat. All right, kids, we've talked about the general climate in Bangladesh, but let's get down to brass tacks. You're here now and the weather waits for no tourist. This ain't your predictable clockwork weather forecast. This is Bangladesh, where the elements have a mind of their own. Right now, it could be sunny and humid, the kind of heat that makes you sweat just thinking about moving. Or it could be a torrential downpour, the kind that floods the streets and makes you question your life choices. Point is, be ready for anything. Pack a raincoat, a sense of humor, and a healthy dose of adaptability. Because when it rains here, it pours. And when it's sunny, it's scorching. But hey, that's part of the adventure, right? Embrace the chaos, the unpredictability. It's all part of the tapestry of this wild, wonderful country.
Look, I'm not your dad. I'm not here to give you a laundry list of travel tips. But there are a few things I've picked up along the way. Wisdom gleaned from years of screwing up and learning the hard way. Consider this a parting gift, my little grasshoppers. First off, learn a few Bengali phrases. Even just hello and thank you can go a long way. The locals will appreciate the effort, and it might just save you from a world of miscommunication. Trust me on this one. Second, don't be afraid to haggle. It's part of the culture, a dance, a game of wits. Just remember to keep it lighthearted, respectful, and for God's sake, don't take it personally. Finally, and this is crucial, be open to the unexpected. Bangladesh is a country that will challenge your assumptions, push your boundaries, and leave you forever changed. Embrace the chaos, the beauty, the contradictions. This isn't some sanitized tourist trap, this is the real deal. So open your heart, your mind, and get ready for one hell of a ride. So that's it, your crash course in Bangladesh, courtesy of yours truly. We've covered the food, the culture, the sheer unadulterated chaos of it all. But no matter how much I tell you, nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. Get off the beaten path, ditch the guidebook, and get lost in the labyrinthine streets. Eat with your hands, drink too much tea, and have conversations that transcend language barriers. Bangladesh is a country that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a place where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, where every encounter is an adventure waiting to unfold. So go on, get out there, discover the soul of Bangladesh. And hey, if you find yourself in a crowded market sipping on some strong sweet tea, remember a washed-up chef told you to. Safe travels, my friends.